So we're back.
We are back, guys.
Another week.
Another week.
Yes, there were some things that I didn't really agree with that happened. I believe just yesterday, 2 days ago, was in Nassau County on Long Island. Put in a mask ban.
Ban.
Yeah. Like, I know the whole situation with COVID was kind of weird, but I think for people's safety and just for comfortability, if you want to wear a mask, you should be able to wear a mask. And especially too, like, if I'm sitting in like a doctor's office, I have all these people coughing. Don't be coughing on me. Like, wear a mask.
Yeah. I don't know why they banned it. I think it's more like, I think it's one of those laws that like they're not like. I know like it sounds dumb, but like fireworks, they don't like if you fly
Yeah, cause
fireworks. I think if they see someone that's wearing it, that's in like a doctor's office or something, they're not gonna be like, put your hands up.
yeah, 'cause I
You
know
know?
I've seen like I've seen older people who suffer from medical issues
Yeah.
like to wear a mask, and they said like in the law like you're fined and I believe jail time if you're because now it's a misdemeanor. Literally like a misdemeanor for wearing a mask. Like, what if your grandma Pearl wanted to get some cherries and she didn't feel comfortable without a mask on, and then a cop is putting her in cuffs? I don't know,
Yeah.
obviously the
Yeah.
story, but like still
Yeah.
like they did say like for some religious and medical stuff, issues, whatever, um, that it would be allowed, but still they said the ban was in place. I don't know, I said ban, what
Yeah.
accent, but ban
Ban.
was in place because apparently since the mask usage increased since COVID, that more crimes have been committed with mask. I feel like that doesn't really make sense. Because if you're a burglar, you're going to wear a mask. If you're committing a crime with a regular, like, medical mask, it doesn't make
Yeah. I
sense to
mean,
me.
I think either way, back then people would just wear masks
Yeah,
to hide
people
their
wore
identity.
masks regardless, and now because it's a medical mask, you're thinking, oh, now people find another way to hide their identity with a medical mask. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't like make sense. And I don't know, like to put the money and time to actually make that law, I don't think it was
Yeah, and
whatever.
people are
I
like,
don't think it's worth it.
yes, this is amazing. Because there's a lot
Are
of
they
people
really?
like, there were people out there after the mask had been lifted, like the mask wearing situation had been lifted. Some people, like I said, for comfortability or just for,
Well, yeah.
for themselves would go still wear a mask, and there would be people like harassing people in the parking lots and in stores. You're still wearing a mask? That's
Oh yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, why do you care?
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. There's
Why do you
people that
care?
obviously didn't believe in COVID and didn't.
Like, why am I gonna wear a mask? To
Yeah.
be honest, this is my personal situation was since masks were put in place, my illnesses in my life since then have decreased by like a crazy amount. Like, I would get sick multiple times a year during the seasons and whatnot, the allergies or just cold. And since COVID, I'm not even kidding, knock on wood, watch I'm sick tomorrow. But knock on wood, like, I've only been sick like 2 times.
Mine's actually the opposite.
Really? You've been more sick?
Yeah, but before COVID, I was like BC as they call it. I was invincible.
Okay.
I would never get sick, and I told her this, and
He's always sick.
I got sick over and over and over.
Yeah.
But to be fair, now I have a nephew, and
Gross.
he's getting me sick all the time now.
Yeah,
He's not
so
gross.
kids in general are gross.
He's
He's
perfect.
probably got his hand in his diaper,
He's perfect.
scratching his butt,
no, he
and
doesn't.
then he licks it,
No,
putting it on
he's
the
perfect.
door handle, touching you in the face with his diaper hands.
He's perfect.
Okay. Okay. And finishing off
Where
the
are you finishing off?
controversial political topic of this week, I guess. I don't know what you have on the paper, on the docket, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But Miss Kamala Harris has picked her VP, Mr. Tampon Tim, as people like to call him.
Tampon Tim.
Yeah. So he put in place that children in schools, just in schools, that they would have access to tampons in bathrooms, which I think being a woman is a good thing. Sometimes you could wake up one day.
That's his contribution.
No, listen,
That's his
has
argument.
more. No, but being a female, that's a good thing to have in children's bathrooms, because when you get that first thing, it
You're not ready
comes
for
out
it.
of nowhere.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so to have these feminine products in bathrooms, I think is very important. And also, too, like, say you have it and then it comes the next time, like, when you're first getting that thing, like, you don't know, it can be months until you get it again. Like, you don't know. And just to have that extra safety, like, you know how embarrassing it is to, like, maybe ask a friend or even going to the nurses or getting, like, leakage and stuff. It's very embarrassing, especially for a young girl. But the controversial part of it was he also had them placed in the boys' bathrooms as well. And you could say whatever you want if you agree or disagree. But some people were saying, well, you know, now just because you're identify as a boy, that doesn't mean you're a boy genetically. So then you have to use those feminine products. You know, not going to go into detail. Whatever your opinion is your opinion, right? And he also did give free lunches to students, kind of, I think in his state, he's a governor of Minnesota. And we should say his official name, not Tampon Tim, as people like to call him. But Tim Walz, I believe. Walz, W-A-L-Z. Did he say it?
I don't know. I'm going to continue calling him Tampon Tim.
But now there's the Republican Party that had went out with the bandage on their ear, as people like to say, oh, they're wearing tampons, and now they're kind of going back and forth. Like,
I've actually seen
you're
the
calling
opposite.
him Tampon Tim, but you had a tampon on your ear.
I see people put that in their ear, and they're like, it's a pillow from Temu, and it's just so funny to me.
Yeah, so also, just a quick note. Have you seen Trump's ear?
It doesn't look...
There's no marking.
Yeah, but to be fair, yeah. I didn't get a good look of it, but his ears are very, like... Because, like, my ears, I feel like are more outwards. His ears are like this, so it's kind of hard to look at it.
Oh, possible. But I didn't see, like...
I didn't see anything.
I get, like, a scratch from my finger, and it's there for weeks. Like, if he allegedly, we don't know, got shot by a bullet, there would be a scar.
He just get shot by a bullet.
So it's like... You know what I mean? Like, there would be a marking, and I didn't see one. So that's up for debate as
well.
well.
I want to go back to Tampon Tim really quick.
Okay.
I think it's good that he's putting it in female bathrooms, because I think, like you said, like, I mean, I obviously never experienced it, but I think in general it should have been placed in female bathrooms to begin with, to be honest. I don't know why it's not.
Well,
but
if you go into, I don't know, I never purchased one, but they do have, like, the machines in female bathrooms.
I didn't even know there was
machines. You put a quarter
machines.
and something comes out. I swear there's probably nothing in there. But that's not in, like, school bathrooms. Or, like, at least younger
I didn't even know
bathrooms.
that, like, to me, that's like, you know, men bathrooms have urinals. To me, that what you just said is that I never knew that existed.
What does that do with urinals? We know
that
no,
because
urinals.
You know urinals, you're like,
we don't see it.
There's what is it? You know, as a
I
girl.
know what it. No.
I never knew. I mean, what? No. I mean, my sister never knew.
Oh, well, she's a child. No, but
This next topic.
Yeah, so there's like a little like thing you put a quarter, like, you know, when you go to like a laundromat or something, there's like the detergent.
Yeah.
It's like that, but filled with feminine things.
But the one thing is, I would imagine it being like clean. I don't know why. Like, is it clean? Like, in my mind, when I picture something in a bathroom, I imagine it not clean.
It's in a locked up. It's like a vending machine.
No, but do you trust putting it there?
It's in a vending machine, essentially.
Okay, but I'm saying, do you trust putting it there? Like,
I never used it, but I
trust the
wouldn't
No,
think
but
of that.
if you had to, like, do you trust the cleanliness?
It's wrapped up.
Okay.
What the? You think it's just free?
I'm just saying. Just putting it out there.
No, it's wrapped up. Weird. And my personal last topic for the episode is, I know you're not a fan, but I'm just going to share my fan experience.
Okay.
It's okay if you want to put any input, if you've seen anything. I think you said you've seen some stuff. But, so Sunday, just the other day, was the season 2 finale of House of the Dragon. People are talking. People are not happy.
Why aren't they happy, Nicole?
Because it was a very, very...
Spoilers?
No.
Okay.
It was a very slow season. Not much happened. There was maybe like 2, like, I guess, big scenes. And even from the last season, season 1, they kind of hyped it up like a war is coming, like something big is coming. And despite these two scenes in eight episode series, like, nothing happened. It was a lot of dialogue.
Was it like build up at least? It was like one of those seasons. Like,
people are up. Like, it is build up because now, again, the last note on this episode was war is coming. But people are like, that's what the end of season 1 was. Like, season 1 ended off on a really big note, a really big dramatic singing, and now people are like, now we have to wait 2 years for the war when we've already waited this long for the war. And people are like, this season, everything that was done could have been done in 2 episodes and still had the war and still had everything else. And if you know the story of House of the Dragon and what the series is, if you read the books.
Have you read the books?
I haven't, but I know this. I know the lore. I know what this.
This is the first time I've heard you so interested into something.
I love Game of Thrones.
No, I know, but in terms of like knowing the lore and the books and.
So do you know House of the Dragon?
That's like nerdy stuff.
You know House of the Dragon?
Yeah, it's a spin-off of Game of Thrones.
It's not really a spin-off.
It's a prequel.
It's a prequel to a family in Game of Thrones.
Okay.
So, the Targaryens were the dragons, right? And then there were no dragons for however many years, and then dragons were reborn. So, there's a reason why there's no dragons. But I'm not going to say. You could just put your own thoughts in your head. Okay. But, so, it was definitely, like, I went over to my brother's house to watch a few episodes, but the last few episodes I watched at home, and this episode, I'm like, I kept pausing just to see how much time was left, and I'm like, they're really going to do this. They're really going to do this to me.
Yeah.
To us, to everybody. I was like, they're not going to do anything. And that's exactly what they did. Nothing.
So, what do you rate the season?
This season, despite those 2 scenes that I did talk about, it's kind of, not forgetful, but it didn't need to be put into multiple episodes. It could have been done within 2 episodes.
It took too long. Okay.
It was dragged out way too long, and something big granted, the 2 scenes that did happen were big. They were impactful, but not enough. When, like I said, in the first season, they're like, something's gonna come. The war is coming, blah, 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 blah. And now I have to wait 2 years to see the war. So.
Yeah, I hate, like, I don't hate that. I mean, obviously it makes sense, but I hate, like Stranger Things, for example. Like, it takes so, obviously I know COVID, but it takes, like, every time something ends, it takes another year and a half, or year or 2 years to make it. And
well, there's closure, at least in Stranger Things. Like, there's cliffhangers, but with closure, I guess.
And then, like, oh my god.
Like,
for example, like, Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, that one, wait another 2 years, or then another movie, wait another 2 years. It just, obviously, they have to have time to make it, but it's just, like...
But there has to be that
closure.
I
wish I had it, you know what I mean?
Because the closure in season 1 was, this big scene happened, okay, next season, it's coming.
Yeah.
That was the closure, like, all right, this was the start, this was the igniter of this. And now, coming to season 2 finale, we didn't get any of that. We're like, where is it? Now, again, too, like, okay, now the war is coming next season. And there is going to be a total of 4 seasons. When I'm like, what the hell? So, like, a lot does still have to happen, but it could be completed, I feel like, personally, in season 3. And also, too, this season was shortened by 2 episodes. So they could have finished it off. It was 8 episodes. They could have did the 2 extra episodes and finished it off with war happening.
Yeah, but
season 3.
How are they going to show war in 2 episodes if that's too much?
Their episodes are long.
No, but still, like, that's
their
too much.
Their episodes are
an hour long. Yeah.
No, longer, a movie length.
Really?
Like
2 hours.
1:30.
90 minutes.
Yeah, 90 minutes. So it's a movie length episode for 2 episodes.
That's crazy.
That's not every episode's about an hour, but when they have the bigger episodes, they make them longer. Yeah. So that's what I have to say. Share your thoughts. I mean, what I've seen as a whole, our people are pretty disappointed. So
thumbs down from Nicole.
Yeah, just let us know. All right, you could take the rest of the show. I'll just sit here and stare at the wall.
Oh no. What I want to talk about, I think both of us we can contribute. One is Adin Ross, a popular streamer, recently had Donald Trump in his live stream.
Mm-hmm. I didn't watch it. I just saw like him walking in, and I just scrolled away.
Yeah, to the song 50 Cent, Many Men. But first I want to talk about like streaming just in general and how huge it is and how it's like kind of
it's
like
new like YouTube.
Yeah, in a way, it's like the new YouTube. Like, I'm not into it as much, but like just like they get so many viewers, so many sponsorships, so there's so much money into that.
Also, I just want to say a quick note is like when like a Twitch streaming came along, it was mostly just watching people game, but now I feel like streaming is just whatever.
It just and yeah, you just follow a personality around or an influencer, or it could be a girl selling bathwater. So
I'm gonna talk about that.
Seen, or a girl in a bathtub, but or like a girl, someone acting as an NPC, like all those things.
Okay.
You know, but I guess what I want to talk about is how crazy streaming is, and it's just like I like how so how Donald Trump got into this stream with Adin is his son Barron is a fan of Adin, so
Okay.
I guess they connected, and Barron told Trump this is like gonna be big if you do it, and he went on stream, and it was one of the biggest streams in the world. It had 100 million views, told by Trump. You said after via tweet.
Is that fact checked?
He
Because
said
you know Trump be lying.
he said in the tweet at 100 million hits and views across all platforms.
Okay. We'll have to do the math later.
And I just think that's huge. And like there are some people that were salty, like Ninja. He was salty. He was like, "Oh, our country is ruined because I guess he went on a stream." But like I don't see that as ruined.
What did they talk about? Like, what was the purpose?
Well, so prior to this, Adin isn't really like a professional guy. He's like younger than us, and he talks with rappers, and he talks with drugs. He's like not very like professional like guy. Do you know what I mean? And then like so people were like, what are they gonna talk about? But basically, it was a fun stream. It wasn't like super serious. But Trump came. He talked about like, I guess what he thought about Joe, what he thought about Kamala, and then. They played like a game. They said like, "Oh, I'm gonna show you an image, and you tell me what you think about it." And they showed like Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, other senators, other world leaders, Kim Jong Un, this and that. And then it was funny what it said about Kim Jong Un, and he said like, "Oh, I have a really close relationship with him." He was like, he told him, "Have you heard of the song Rocket Man by Elton John?" He's like, "No." And then he played it, and he's like, "Every time I hear this, I think of you." And then they were just laughing, and. Yeah, and it's just crazy how streaming is so like big that like they're using as like advertising for like everything.
Yeah.
For like movies, games, and now even the presidency election. And now Cenat supposedly got a call from the Secret Service or Kamala begging him, quoting him. They called him 5 times begging him to like do a collab stream with Kamala, which is just
Does he back her? Like, I'm assuming.
He actually got frustrated in the stream because he said he doesn't keep up with politics. So he doesn't care and doesn't want to be a part of it. And so he said no. And then he said if he ever did something like that, he would be super honest with them and be like, why did you want to stream with me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just crazy how everything is. And that's all I want to talk about, the streaming.
You should call up MrBeast. Do you think he's a Kamala supporter?
I don't know. Did you see his new video?
Not the whole thing, no.
Oh, he was getting hate on that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he never really responded to the allegations or anything happened with Chris Ava Tyson, because he was kind of like a close friend to her.
I personally don't think that it's his.
He should reply, yeah.
Like, for at least the Ava situation, that's his business, unless he was not dragged, but the comments he did make surrounding whatever on like you said on the streams that he had said stuff, or Discord, his own personal ties to it he should address, but not the whole his situation.
Personal, and if you knew anything and stuff. And
yeah,
on top of that, people supposedly are like flooding his comments with like hate, not hate, but like saying like, oh, answer the allegations, and supposedly they're getting deleted. He has someone deleting all the comments, all the negative comments, and it's just,
I saw
he's acting like nothing happened.
I was watching an H3 clip this morning. I'm not like really, I don't watch H3 as much as I used to anymore, but I do still watch some of the clips.
Every once in a while, yeah.
And they brought up the issues with the show, and even Ethan was like, we need to see more before we can really have like a say of if this is okay or not. Like, it's
Yeah.
still, like, the things that did arise are not, like, major issues, or, like, only the major issue was he said that someone was refused their insulin, which is a big health concern, obviously,
Well,
if
other
you're not
people
given
were
insulin.
refused like medications, like other medications
Yeah,
too.
so that was the only thing. Like, if you refuse medication, something you need to survive is different. But right now, even Ethan was saying, like, nothing major has happened yet where he should be canceled or just anything. So, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens as the story
Progresses.
unfolds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good always beats evil in the end. So if he is evil,
Not all the time.
if he did, always in the end, it always beats evil.
The villain wins sometimes.
At the end of the day, even the villain has a temporary one. The good always beats evil.
What about Kaiser Sose?
I have no idea what it is.
Okay.
But going on to the next topic, really quick, I want to talk about the Olympic 100-meter run by Noah Lyles. He got first place in the 100-meter, obviously, but what I want to talk about mostly was his controversial take on
his nails being painted.
No, his controversial take on the NBA. So a lot of people were hoping he would lose, actually, because of what he said. And what he said was he basically doesn't know why NBA players call themselves, or they get called world champions when they're not like competing with the entire world. It's just like the people of the United States. And he said me, which is him, an Olympic runner, is versing everybody in the whole world. Like, teams from different nations go there to see who is best.
But did Team USA of men's basketball, did they not win gold in the Olympics?
I'm not sure, but
that will be a world champion.
This was an interview months ago, and he was just saying, like, I don't know why did they do that, because they're just the league.
But they have won. They have won. If he, in his terms, they have won gold in the Olympics. Would make them world champions.
I know this doesn't sound stupid, but basketball's in the Olympics?
Yes.
How come no one talks about it?
They do.
Who?
They have Team USA is a super team.
Then why do they make these comments? If they have
I was saying prior that Team USA has a basketball team, and then other NBA players, depending on where they're from, play in their country's team.
Well,
Team USA.
He probably meant that like NBA is more popularized in the US. It's not really popularized.
Jealous.
I don't think he's jealous. He won a medal. He's not jealous. What is he jealous of?
Because why are you saying negative comments about another sport? If you're all succeeding, why does it matter?
Well, I guess because from his point of view, they were like coming around like
he don't got hoops. He's jealous.
He has hoops. I think no, he didn't jump. But yeah, congrats to Noah. I think he's really cool with what are you looking up?
How do you feel about his painted nails? That was like a controversial topic.
Why is that? I mean, it doesn't matter.
I was saying, people were pointing it out.
You can do it. I don't care.
Like, oh, he's saying all this, but his nails are painted.
You can do whatever you want. So it doesn't matter. You know, if he's happy with that, if he thinks he looks cool, then so be it. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I think it's really cool. He has Yu-Gi-Oh like cards on him and stuff all the time. I don't know if you see. He has Blue Eyes White Dragon and stuff. And go ahead.
So has not over yet. Team USA advances to semifinals, but they have won gold in the past.
And then like, what I find really cool, and this goes beyond Noah, but like Noah does like anime gestures, and there's a lot of people in the Olympics that does anime gestures. Remember the anime I was telling you about, Jujutsu Kaisen?
Okay.
And they have like ultimate techniques, and they mean something.
Okay.
Everyone's favorite character is a guy named Gojo. He has white hair. He's tall. Gojo. He's tall. Like he's like everyone knows him, and his ultimate technique is like something like this, and then like there's symbols of like Noah when he wins races he does it.
What, a technique.
That's what it's like, the ultimate technique. That's what it's called.
But is it a power?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of Olympic athletes that do this when they win, and he did it, and I just think it's really cool. And then like with 2020 being in Japan, and then Goku, and then when Noah won, he did a Kamehameha, and I think it's really cool because like back then when I was younger, watching anime and watching all these stuff, no one watched it, so I had no one to talk to, and if I ever talked about anyone with, they were like, oh, he's a loser, this and that. But now it's so normalized, and my sister can talk to basically anybody about it and stuff, and I just think it's cool. It's more normalized, and it's just another. It's another media to watch, another show, another movie or whatever, and I think it's cool.
I think the only anime that I ever like enjoyed and wanted to watch, like, I'm not counting, I'm not saying like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh in this, but Ponyo. The only reason why I liked Ponyo was because I was obsessed with the Jonas Brothers and Miley Cyrus back in the day, and who voiced the two main characters were Frankie Jonas, the Jonas Brothers brother, and Noah Cyrus, Miley's sister.
Didn't even know that.
And I watched it.
I feel like you would like Death Note.
No, I don't like anime.
There's this my brother's girlfriend. She came to me, right? Oh, you guys watch anime? Isn't that right? And then she's like, oh my god, you need to watch this movie on Netflix. What is it called? Mm-hmm. It's called Death Note. Mm-hmm. Really?
Okay, sweetie.
I'm like, huh? And then I'm like, that's an anime? I was like, oh no. And people hate the show because the show isn't close to what the anime is.
It's live action, right?
Yeah, no? Yeah. But the show, I mean, the animated series of the anime is way better than the show. Because there's stuff you can't really like.
I feel like anime.
It's kind of hard to do it. Yeah.
Anime, you shouldn't, because anime.
It's different.
Is just like the style, right? It's like the comic style, whatever you call it, cartoon style, whatever.
Yeah.
That particular look. How can you recreate that in live action?
Anime is just Japanese cartoon, so
I'm saying, but like the drawing of it is anime. It's a style.
Yeah,
How can you transform that into live action?
There's a bunch of different looks people give, so I don't want to say it's just one style because there's a bunch of looks other studios give.
I feel like, say, like I'm watching a show, right? I feel like I could tell the difference between a cartoon and an anime based on the look.
If there wasn't, I mean, it depends. Like if you go for like a generic anime like Naruto or Dragon Ball, they're like and they're like shooting stuff out. You can tell, but like
just like the line design of everything.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I mean,
it's an art form.
Yeah. It's a different style. It's a different style, but I mean, it's not like American people can't do it, and some Western like art styles are really, really sick. Like I think Arcane. I don't know if you've seen Arcane. Mm-mm. I've seen some clips and they have like a nice like style. It's very unique, and yeah.
Okay.
Let me see my
your notes.
My notes.
I'm starting to get a headache.
Because of me?
No, my hair is too tight.
Oh, let it out.
No.
Let it. You didn't say anything about my haircut today.
No, I didn't. I did actually. I said it was short.
Yeah, I that's what I did.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Next topic.
Okay, so this is like a quick thing.
A quick.
Yeah, so this has to go back with the Olympics. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's crazy. Like I don't know what it's called, but the Olympics like. It's like swimming and they're like dancing in sync.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. They're so good.
I'm not thrilled over this.
You haven't seen any clips of it?
No, I've seen it in the past.
No, but like
so I'm not,
there's
like,
they're so in sync, and like I would never be able to do that. That's girl.
Do you know how to dance?
Do you see them underwater? They're just like their legs are this, and they're like.
Yeah, but
I don't know how to do that. Like, just go up perfectly up. It's not like
gravity.
It's so crazy to me, and they're so in sync. I was watching with my sister, and like the clips, and I was like, this is so crazy.
I don't know the actual name of it, but it's water dancing.
But it's really cool. I think it's that's so unique, and like I don't even know like where do you aside from the Olympics, where do you see that? Like where's that?
In like shows. You ever see like a water show? Really?
No, I've never seen a water show.
Or like a diving show or something and they have dancers.
No, I've never seen. But I mean, I think it's really cool with the camera. They can show like, and
Mm-hmm.
and you can see their heads are like,
Okay.
and it's just like they're holding their breath for like a minute, 2 minutes, and they're like,
I know, and there you have to, like that,
they're
I feel
so
like
crazy.
it's a talent. You have to hold your breath, like, you could be underwater for like 5 minutes and have to hold
It's
your
not a
breath.
talent. You have to like train yourself, and then
It's a talent.
and then that's a skill. At that point, it's a skill.
Whatever, same thing.
And then my sister was saying that you have to look like each other to be part of the team, which I thought was crazy too. Like, I was like, what the heck?
I wouldn't say you have to look like each other. You have to look like a skinny little girl with a pretty face.
Skinny little girl with a pretty face.
So, all right.
And then, okay, so this is a really quick topic, but forgot their names, but the directors of Talk to Me just wrapped a new horror film called Bring Her Back.
I don't know. Is this a sequel?
I have no idea, but we're watching it, and
'Cause
I'm excited.
at the end,
Spoilers.
like, there was a scene where the girl is in now and she is the hand, I guess.
Yeah,
And people are like,
And they're-
talk to me. So is it like to bring her back into the real
and
world?
they're in Mexico.
You don't know that.
They're speaking Spanish.
That doesn't mean Mexico.
No, but it sounded like, how Spanish,
Mexican?
how Mexico speak, how Mexican people speak,
Okay.
their dialect.
I find that funny
Why is that funny?
because you're like, I hate when people assume I'm Mexican because I'm Spanish.
Yeah, because when I speak, my dialect is not of that. Plus, I'm not that great at I'm not the greatest speaking Spanish, so it wouldn't even sound like anything. It would just
Well, we'll see for the sequel if they're in Mexico.
we will see. If it's orange, we know off the bat.
Okay.
Off the bat. And just this is my last topic, unless you have something up in mind, is the A24 scratch cards.
Yes. I am waiting for my delivery.
You ready for your delivery?
Yes. So
What if you win 1 year of laundry?
there was. Shut up.
Why?
No, so
Would you use it? Would you give it to me?
listen. That is, I can do some wash.
What do you mean you can do some wash?
Like, if I needed a laundromat, I could just get free. I was actually reading more about it, and there was more. Excuse me, I have hiccups. There was more. Oh my God, prizes. Like, you can win a membership for a lifetime. Let me bring it up. But so it's a members only game, and I remember I got the email because I'm a member of A24.
Yeah. You have a subscription.
$5 a month, and I think you get a zine. It's like a magazine type thing every 4 months, and it says with your new zine shipment, you get a scratch off. So if you match 3 in a row, you get a secret prize. You have to redeem it and stuff.
Wait, this is beyond the 1 year laundromat? This is like a secret prize no one knows about?
No, there's a lot of prize options. Like, you redeem it, and then your prize is revealed.
Yeah, I saw like 6 prizes, but
No, there's more. Let me bring it up. Hold on. A24.
we have the inside scoop. You're about to get kicked out of A24 for
Scratch
releasing the secret
off.
formula.
No, this is on Google. Prizes. Let's see what is. So, here we go. So, AAA 24 members have a chance to win exclusive prizes ranging from coveted merchandise to set visits on upcoming A24 films, as well as other unforgettable exclusive experiences. The Scratcher prize. Oh, I thought this was kind of cool. So, did you see the movie The Lamb?
No, I feel like
I
it's
watched it.
weird now.
Okay. But this prize includes adopting a baby lamb,
What if you
And-
want a lamb?
a round trip ticket to Norway.
So we're going to Norway.
No, I'm going by myself.
What?
But I read more into the lamb. So apparently, like, they adopt a lamb for you, and you can go and visit it and name it, and you have it for a year. Like, you don't have to bring it home with you.
So
And apparently, you could also get its wool for like a whole year once you are the owner of this
we're
lamb.
going to Norway and we're bringing back a lamb.
No, you can't
Is
bring
we
the lamb
guest
back.
of the podcast.
Also,
What are we gonna name it?
Benji. You ever see that movie?
I like that name,
the
Benji,
dog?
for a lamb.
So you get a lamb for a year, a round trip ticket to Norway, and a 2-night stay at the Ex Machina house, which that house
I
is
wouldn't mind
crazy.
going to Norway. I feel like it's nice there.
also. So said instead the studio will adopt the animal at Windbridge Fiber Farm for you, but you can still name them and receive the wool for a year. So I guess you only have the wool for a year. What else is you get a full year of laundry including tax.
You're lit.
You get a personal training session.
Oh, that's cool. I need that.
So Everything Everywhere All at Once is the laundry one because
Yeah.
they work at a laundromat.
Yeah.
And Love Lies Bleeding, you get a fitness trainer from the trainer who trained the actors, which the girl Katie O'Brien was massive. She's really big. You should look her up. So,
Look up right now.
also include 1 year of every merch drop, archival merch pieces. So pieces that are sold out or archived you can get. And even trips to a new set. A new A24 movie set.
I think that's the coolest one. Well, no, actually, no. The Norway one is sick.
You get to go to Norway. It would be pretty fire. So, yeah.
That shit's huge.
Yeah, and then I could look like that if I get trained by her trainer.
I think you can.
Yeah, she's brolic.
Tone. Very tone.
Yeah. That was her name, right? Katie O'Brien.
Yeah, Katie O'Brien. I mean, there's a bunch of ones that popped up. But anyways, there's one more thing that I want to talk about.
Okay.
That I just remembered. So, this just happened recently. Like, it was breaking news. Not breaking news. But the first ever, I believe, they said, Filipino gymnast Carlos Yule received a winning gold medal.
The first Filipino to win?
Supposedly, yeah.
No.
And guess what he received, aside from the money that they give you for winning a medal?
Don't you get like $5?
It depends what country you come from.
What?
Some give a lot.
A free year of chicken nuggets.
Get ready for this. I'm going to be talking for the next 5 minutes.
A
A
restaurant?
house gifted by the country's government.
Oh, wow.
A fully furnished 2-bedroom condo valued at $415,000.
Of their money or our money?
Their money.
Okay.
$178 from the Philippine Sports Commission.
$100?
Basically, no, $178,000.
Oh,
Yeah. And basically, like, a little bit over $200,000 cash.
Mm-hmm.
Lifetime of free ramen.
Okay.
Free buffets.
Okay.
And free meals from local chains. I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
An iPhone 16.
Okay.
And a lifetime of free. I'm not done yet. A lifetime of free colonoscopies and gastroenterology consultations.
Does he have an
once
issue?
he turns 45. Get ready. Ready. 1,700.
I can't even understand you.
1,730 worth of free furniture.
Wait, 175 years?
No, 1,730 worth of free furniture.
Wait, I don't understand that.
He just says free furniture. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
A lifetime of free engineering design as an engineer. This is a
Why
funny
do you
picture.
know all this?
But guess what? No. Guess what? There's one more thing that they didn't mention in that post.
Okay.
There's a lifetime supply of cookies from a local bakery.
Okay.
And just know, everyone's been memed. They're like, once he gets home, he's lit. And they have like the Cookie Monster.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, he has so much. Like, he has everything. You know? Oh my God. Like, I saw a picture of him.
How old is he?
I don't know.
He has a
looks
lifetime
young.
supply of colonoscopies.
Once he turns 20, and like, and then people said like he won because, once he won, his girlfriend hugged him. His girlfriend's pretty, and now he has fucking
Everything.
He
He has
has
gold.
No,
but I know like Asian countries, like when you win in something, like and you're like I guess number one,
Yeah.
they like do this stuff. They get like a lifetime.
Well, it's a big thing. So yeah,
of cows.
I think. Well, I think that's a little bit like excessive.
That's excessive. I don't understand.
I mean, I don't mind it.
Colonoscopy.
I don't mind it, but
Like, don't you only get that like once in your life, twice? Has he a lifetime till he's 45 years old of colonoscopy checks?
Yeah.
Unless he has issues.
I don't know. I think countries for Olympics should pay their athletes more when they win, because it's they're training for a lot hard for this.
They get paid by your like the brands.
No, I know, but like the countries themselves should pay the thing.
We're in debt, Fredy.
Because they're
Let Nike pay them.
Okay.
The country can't afford it. We're in what? How many $1 trillion of debt?
Yeah.
I think let Nike handle it. Reebok, Adidas, let them handle it.
Reebok or Nike?
This is another night.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, is that it?
That's all I had to talk about.
All right, that was a good episode.
Yeah.
I need to go home.
I'm like positioned weird at me.
All I ate was a salad
We can stop
today
by
and some
Applebee's.
chips. Now I have to go home.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't.
next time.
Applebee's is not good.
Olive Garden?
No, neither are good.
What about Taco Bell?
Any day.
You like Taco Bell? Okay,
Any day.
let's go Taco Bell.
No.
We're not going Taco Bell, guys.
No, I'm good. But thank you.
She denied me.
Yeah, I did. All right. So that's it. Have a good week. We'll see you next week. This has been
the
Go
Effing
ahead.
Podcast with Fredy
and Nicole. Were you gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna say that.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.